Freunde des Lichts! Hello and welcome back. My name is Sean Heath. I'm in Germany, and this is my third video of the Great Guitar Build Off of 2021. You just saw me cut the neck down a little bit to its thickness. Then I changed my mind and decided that I wanted it to be even thinner than what I was going for. So now I've got a couple of big ass craters in here. I'm going for a thickness of 20 millimeters at the first and 22 here at the base. And I've come up with a bit of an offset neck shape here, going for the Van Halen neck shape or Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of thing, the offset V with a bit of wizard neck thickness in there. So let's get to it. So what I'm going to be doing here is setting this up so that this is my first fret side. I'm going to try and mark the offset here. That's where, oh, that was my center point, and here is there's where it's peaking, just a bit left of center. This is the thumb side, so this is the treble side, my bad. I have to turn the tool around for you, so you can't see what I'm looking at, but yeah, this is the thumb side here. So normally where this would be the center line that I'm about to draw, I'm actually drawing the peak so that I know how far to go, so I can establish the side lines, so I can start taking off material in kind of a hex shape and get half of a hex shape and for the first part, and then turns into more of a six-sided thing shape, and then we'll start rounding it over. So about at the 15th fret, I'm going to slowly start exaggerating the line here. It's obviously drifting towards the center, but starting at the 15th, I'm really going to start taking it towards the center so that you have more of a, because I actually want to have a flat area in here in the back. Now to start establishing these midway lines, I'm going to first draw some lines here, halfway between the center line and this part here, this half of the side. So I can take it off to there, and then we're going to pull it back even further so that I'm taking off more here. So first we're going to start off with about something like this, and then pull it back to here, and then we'll round it over. Okay, it's the next morning, and what I've done is chalked it up here. I have a line here drawn, but I went ahead and put the chalk mark on there where I don't want to be removing it. There you go, here's your bass side taken down to the line there, and the treble side done. Now I'm going to do two more facets, so I'm going to take off this corner and this corner here, and these two also, and then we'll start sanding after that. So we've got the body blanks cut down here. You can see the mahogany is a bit stepped down from the neck blank, which is great. We've got a depth here of 6.5 millimeters or so, and I cut the maple top or sycamore top, whatever, a little off by about 1 millimeter off or so. So we've got a depth as a thin side of 11. So I'm going to go ahead and thin this one down here to about 10, and I'm going to shoot for setting the top yeah, a little higher than what it is right now, which means I need to clean up the mahogany and set everything up for the glue up. I'm going to cut off 10 millimeters off the neck blank here too, so that at the end this sits level with the neck blank. I want to go ahead and leave a little bit of material of the mahogany exceeding the height on the back side. So I'm going to actually do a glue up upside down on it so that I try to get a plane surface between these three pieces. I'm going to do that, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm also going to first cut out the outline of the body shape before I do the glue up. Just wanted to share with you how gorgeous this freshly planed mahogany looks. I think this is Sipo mahogany, and it's got this really cool light refraction thing going on with it. So it's starting to look a lot more guitar-like, albeit in a very odd form. I've got the headpiece mounted here, the printed metal there, the fretboard is leveled, the inlays are there. I've got an offset here, which is something I didn't say I wanted in the previous video. Ben Crow said a couple of pieces of advice that I picked up. One was allow yourself freedom to change your mind and make design changes as you go. And the other one was when you're making a neck through guitar like this one, then you need to pretty much finish the neck before you do the glue up. So in the words of my 4-year-old son, it's your fault, Ben. I made a stupid mistake here. I exposed the truss rod and the carbon fiber rods when I cut the top of the neck here off. And I changed my mind about having 24 frets, and I wanted 22 instead. So I cut those off, and yeah, now it's too freaking short, so those are going back on. And here's the back of the guitar, and here you can see the other big mistake that I have right now, which isn't necessarily such a mistake, it just increases the difficulty of doing this. I have to make a significant step here on this. It would have been a lot easier if I had left more material in the neck to begin with, and I could shape it as I wanted, and I think it would be a little bit more easy to do the flowing curves here. But yeah, that's going to be my next step. This was on purpose. As I discussed, I wanted a bit of a contour here in the back from here, a bit of a step to flow into the two mahogany pieces. So that's it. I've got a lot of work to do in the next bit, so I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.